Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the episode. I'm going to show you, kind of catch you up where we're at. I'm working on the 1486 doors and allow you to have a little bit of a look around. So I need to take you around here and show you the products I'm using. I wish this were sponsored content because I really enjoy using Rust-Oleum products. So I got a couple of these for the black parts, and then I've got 3M weather seal for the doors, for the door seals, a bunch of fiberglass epoxy, fiberglass matte, Rust-Oleum rust reformer, and this is the self-hatching primer for the door. So this is what's on the door now, and then this is what's going to be inside the door and on any of the rusty areas on the outside. And that is brake caliper paint, not related to this project. Alright, so here's a door that's been washed and the decal's been sanded off. This bottom's still gonna get cut back. I'll put a new piece in, but it's rusty all the way up, quite a ways beyond our repair area, almost to the window glass. Actually, there's one up here. So those will get, maybe we'll pound those down and make a dent, and we'll just fill that with fiberglass, because there's no way to get to that. But yeah, this door here is a lot better than the other one was. The other one was way worse. It had holes up here. So on that door, we flipped it around. We hit it with the Rust-Oleum. Trying to decide where my container went. Here, I'll run over here and show you this stuff here. Rust-Oleum Rust Dissolver. That's just a product that I found. Don't worry about the John Deere window cleaner. Yeah, that's a product I found, and we're gonna try that. It works okay. It's a really strong acid, kind of like navel jelly that some people swear by. Yep, here we have another door corner with the other one got a little fiberglass there. That'll probably fly. I don't know. It's something to do with these doors. My brother Matt said this is from the doors being whipped around all the way around the front like no tomorrow, and it'll bend the crap out of the hinges. So maybe we'll also pound that one down like the other one was even worse. So that's it. Maybe take a peek inside some of these other doors. These things they're just terrible. All the way up inside. So we'll get that rust gel in there. This one's completely gone. This is kind of how the other one was. So I just cut a straight line across and then put one little plate in here to tie the bottom. It's better off that all the bottoms are open and all the dirt falls out. So I don't know if I'll make the nice ones like that. This one has been repaired. I didn't mention to say. That's why there's Bondo here. But we'll cut that back. Oh, show you guys the material that we're using. This is a material. It's 4 1/4 or something, 14 gauge. Really nice to work with. I have homemade folder, but I was just using the bench vise. So really not that hard to do. You just get two of your sides right. So this would be a right angle here. This edge and this edge are right angle. So you just fold this corner over, fold this corner over, and then trim the excess over here, fold this side, and then you really want to slide it underneath the sheet metal. I didn't. I butt welded it and I tried to make it flat with my thumb as I went along, but I'm having to You can see this line of weld all the way across. I didn't realize this sagged down. It must have happened later. So yeah, we got this. We'll grind this down. Most of this is gonna get ground off. I'm just hoping that it'll work out okay. Yeah, this had a divot here and some rust. That's fiberglass from the backside and the front. There's probably some more. I think there was one pinhole that got missed. Hopefully not. There it is. That is a pinhole that got missed. Shoot. I do not want to wait on epoxy to dry on the back of that. Anyway, guys, that's what we're doing. That's oh, the starter. So I made arrangements. We got 2 trucks and 2 trailers going down. I got me and my brother and, you know, 2 other guys, truck driver guys. So they're going down. So this armature snapped off on the nose, just a tip, and then this thing has a tooth missing. So we're going to town now. Got to take a radiator down for a neighbor, and we'll take this down to the shop, and they might have that rebuilt till we're done, or we'll do it ourselves. So thanks for watching. Well, that's it for tonight. Old Bondo Billy has learned a lesson. It said on the can, apply to bare metal. Well, why might that be? Probably because he meant it. Turns out that the paint, especially this epoxy primer, just turned into goo. So I've got a seam up here. So we're doing this whole area. Trying to flatten out this whole door. It's going to get 1 sanding and done. No more Bondo. No more nonsense. Found a few more pinholes. I think this one I was most concerned about is filled. Right there. She gone. Just barely a speck. And then we just got done rinsing this door. Some baking soda on there as well. So, man, oh man. Oh yeah, look at the holes. So, I think we'll cut this guy up just like we were going to. It might be smart to patch this thing the lengthwise here, so I'll think about that, but probably gonna sand this guy all down. Get the little ding in the corner. Show you the inside. There's a lot of rust up in the latch area. Looks like there still is. But that's treated. It should be good. Man, these doors are they're just racked. Oh yeah, you can see that patch in there. So, one of the problems with these doors is this cavity on the bottom. I think we'll open that cavity and make sure all the moisture can just fall out the bottom. Alrighty, guys, have faith. We'll see you, tomorrow or whenever. Bye.